Pastor. This is Teresa. I need to know why you did this. I need to know why you did this to me. No. No. It needs to be you and I.
This is Teresa Stone, the mastermind behind her husband's death, and she's ready to manipulate the cops until the very last minute.
Teresa, you planned this with this guy, David. He told you what he was going to do. And now he carried it out. He did it. He made you accessory to everything he did. And you could care less about that.
No.
You could care less because you want to move on with your life.
That is not true.
Will you tell me what's true, Teresa?
I did not expect him
What did you
to
expect?
kill my husband.
What did you expect, Teresa? Look at this man. Listen to what he's done to you over the past 10 years. What do you expect him to do?
This is the moment the cops finally expose this evil wife's darkest, dirtiest secret. Randy Stone was shot dead at his desk. His wife, Teresa, claimed she found him, but what detectives found was a trail of lies and a decade-long affair with her pastor, David Love. 2 episodes in, we've seen her dodge questions, play victim, and refuse to break. But now the detectives are out of patience, and they're about to use one of Interrogation's most powerful tools, a sting operation.
All right, so that's why you need to call him. We're going to set you up with a phone. I'm going to bring some tech guys in here, and they're going to set you up. It won't take long, all right? But once you call him, and he's able to talk, then you have got to draw some information. You got to draw something out of him, something that's going to be helpful. Because right now, you know what he's going to do? He's going to say, Teresa is a liar. Or he's going to blame it on you. Or he's going to say that you said. No telling what he's going to say. But if you're being completely honest with us, then that should reflect in that phone call in one form or another. All right? Because he's going to. I mean, I don't know what he's going to say, but you got to try to get him to talk, to help yourself, and to remove this black cloud that's over your head right now. Because there's still some people, I'm telling you, there's still some people that think that you're not being completely truthful.
I don't know how much truthful I can be.
Well, I understand that, okay? But what I'm saying is, this would, if we can get him to talk, if we can get him to talk about what he's done, then like I said, that's going to...
What if he doesn't want to talk to me on the phone?
Well, he may not. There's no guarantee this is going to work. But I think you might even see if he can draw him out of the house to go meet you someplace. Now, once again, he's a pastor. I'm sure he's been called out in the middle of the night.
What if he wants to meet me in my house?
I'm not saying that you have to meet him. I'm saying you need to draw him out of the house.
Well, if I call him, I guarantee you he's going to want to come to the house.
Okay, that's
because
fine.
he wanted to that last night, and I didn't want to talk
He's
to him.
not going to make it to, what I'm telling you, he won't make it to the house.
Oh.
But if he comes outside, we will take care of that. He won't make it to the house.
Oh, okay.
But that's not the only thing you need to do is to draw him out of the house, all
Right.
right? You also need to see if you can say, look, go somewhere where you can talk. Go somewhere where you can talk, I'll call you back. I'm going to call you back in 5 minutes or something, whatever you think will work. Because he's probably in the bedroom with Kimberly, all right? So he's got to get away where he can actually talk on the phone a little bit. And even if he has to go outside, I don't know. But see if you can talk. Tell him you've been picked up. Tell him you've been questioned. Tell him you're worried. And see if he asks you questions. He'll probably want to say, oh crap, what do you mean? So tell him the police came over and they literally took me out of my house. And they questioned me, all right? At that point, he's going to probably start asking, 100 questions.
He'll probably ask me, what did you say? What did you tell him?
Yeah.
And what am I supposed to say?
Well, the idea is to get him to say stuff, to say stuff that is going to help corroborate what you've told us in here. I can't give you all the answers
No, I understand.
because I'm just trying to give you the
No.
idea of what we're trying
I
to do.
I understand. Can I ask you a question?
Mhm.
Can I take my dad home?
I would rather you make the phone call first, because if you take your dad home, obviously your dad is gonna have a million questions. And if you get tied up with him for a long time, then I'm afraid that, once again, this is never gonna get done, and you're gonna lose your opportunity. Your dad, we've been checking on him.
Is he alright?
He's fine. Obviously, he's concerned,
Right.
as he should be, but he's fine. And like I said, this won't take a long time, I don't think, to get this going. It's just a phone and a recording device, okay? But your job is to sound convincing and see if you can get him to talk, and then get him out, tell him you want to meet him, that you have to meet now, that it is urgent, absolutely urgent, or bad things are gonna happen, because you have to see him now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll let you think on that for a little bit.
Sorry, I'm not very good at,
Well,
I'm just, I don't know.
you can do this. You can do it. And the thing is, don't press it real hard where you get him thinking something's not right. I mean, you have to be convincing, but you can't overdo it to where he's.
Could I ask him, that, I mean, I don't know, you tell me. Should I tell him that they question me hard? I mean,
Yeah,
I
what I'm saying is you don't even
I
have,
don't know.
yeah, you don't even have to do this. That was just one scenario. Do you think that there's a better scenario that would get him talking? Could you call him up and act like, I haven't slept for 3 days? Don't even talk about the police. Say, I can't, David, I haven't slept in 3 days. This is eating me up. Says, I know what we did, or what you did, or whatever, and I don't know what to do about this. Maybe you should tell him that I think I'm gonna have to go to the police about this. I just can't live with this.
that's what I was,
If you did it that way, and not say anything about the police, that might even be better. You know him better than I do. Whatever you think will work is what we need to go with, because you know him better than I do, and you know yourself better than me.
okay,
Does that sound like something that might be feasible, that
sure.
you're about to crack up? You can't live with this guilt anymore?
Sorry, my brain is so fried right now,
I know, and you know what?
and I haven't had any sleep for the last day and a half. Oh.
And so you probably,
Are we ready to make this call?
I think, you about ready? You need about 5 minutes? And like I said, if he wants to meet you somewhere, that's fine, but anywhere he wants to meet, I'm telling you, he's not gonna make it. He
Can
won't-
I just ask one thing?
Mhm.
Can I see my dad, or is that not a good thing?
Well, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
I think he left.
he did?
he left.
Yeah, I don't know if he went to get something to eat or what he did, but
We'll
Oh, I just
double
wanna make
check.
sure he's okay, cause he has
Yeah.
heart trouble.
yeah, no, he's fine. We'll go double check, but is this something that you can call him and spark some conversation on the phone
Who?
with David?
As long as his
And I'm
wife,
telling you,
as long as his wife is not around?
I'm telling you, just, you know what? Pour on the tears. Act like you're crying and say, I need to talk to you now. You need to get somewhere where you can call me and call me now.
Well, like I told Detective Rosenborn earlier, I'm so beat
Mhm.
and tired. I don't know if I have any tears
Well,
left.
but that's how you want.
I'm not saying you have to cry. I'm saying, you know what? Act like you're going for an Emmy.
Mhm.
Act like you're trying to get an Oscar, and tell him he needs to talk now, and that he
Okay.
needs to call you back. And then simple, say, I can't deal with this anymore.
Okay.
And
I can't tell you how much, if this works, I can't tell you how much it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you a
It is.
lot, okay?
Let me go get the digital and get this real quick.
Were there any important texts on there?
No.
Was there any from my daughter?
No, I didn't see any.
Okay.
What's her name?
I used to have her as Sissy.
Teresa is now part of what's basically a sting operation. Detectives hand her the phone, coach her on what to say, and record the entire thing. Teresa is now actively helping detectives reel David in. That's high risk if she's guilty herself, because one wrong word could collapse her defense. So, is she really coming clean here? Or does she just believe she can still outsmart everyone?
Oh dear. Oh. I can tell my blood sugar's low. I'm shaking like crazy.
Are you diabetic?
No, but every once in a while.
Do you want a taco?
I haven't. Well, I had some chicken. I haven't really ate all day.
Basically, I'll put the date and time on this recorder. It's not on yet. You'll put this rubber part into your ear, whatever side, and just hold the phone, talk normal. And
So I put that in one ear and
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This in this ear, whatever ear you're going to use for the phone,
Oh, okay.
and then the rubber part into the ear,
Okay.
and then hold your phone up to it
To the same.
and just talk normal.
Okay.
Does it make you nervous that there's two people in the room with you? One person has to stay with you, but if two people make you kind of nervous, if one of us can leave.
And we're not going to
We
be
don't want you to
talking.
be nervous and stuff, but
You're not going to offend either of us. Do you want me to get out?
well, he knows how to work that thing better than I do. Would
Oh,
you
okay.
would you prefer to have just one person in here?
I would prefer to have you because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
so kind. And
So I've been mean.
Okay.
no.
I'm just joking.
Well, go ahead and set it
I'll
up,
start
and
this.
If you want to start it.
I'll start this and I'll step out, and then
I do have to admit, y'all were pretty good.
what do you mean?
Were we good enough?
Let
I mean,
me.
did we get out? Did we get everything we're supposed to have?
Yes, you
Sure.
did.
Okay.
Can I talk about me with you guys?
Yeah.
I loved my husband, I really did. And I was ready to start fresh. We were getting ready to go on a family reunion.
Now, Florida?
No, West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia?
You know, I could see Randy having a heart attack or something because that's what his dad died of, very young.
Do you ever see this?
I never dreamed this would ever happen.
It's time to put him in jail. It's time for him to feel some pain, because I don't think he feels any pain. He went off to Colorado on his little vacation or whatever. And you know what? He still thinks he can play you. I guarantee it. All he needs is 5 minutes, and he will.
He wanted to talk to me last night, and I didn't want to talk to him.
All right, here's your phone. Don't dial yet.
Jeez, I'm scared, guys.
You're okay. I promise. All right, you ready?
The idea is to
Don't dial yet.
get him to talk as much as you can before you say you need to meet him. Don't just say you want to meet him, because he'll run out the door. Try to get him talking first and lead into maybe a meeting someplace outside the residence.
But talk to him as much as you can about it. Obviously, we're recording this. We want to get as much recorded as we can about him admitting he killed your husband. Okay? Hold on. This is Detective Sal and Rosehorn. Independence Police. It's April 21st, 2010, 12:43 a.m. This will be a controlled phone call between Teresa Stone to David Love's home phone number, 816.
Let's put that in your ear. Don't worry about this. And when you talk to him, of course, you want that on the same side. Just like that. If nobody answers, we'll hang up, we'll dial again until somebody answers.
Pastor, this is Teresa. We need to talk. Yes, now. You can't talk now on the phone? I can't do this anymore. I cannot live like this. I just can't do this. You got to do something. I said you have to do something. I can't live like this anymore. This is just killing me. Yes, I'm with Miranda and my parents. No. No. It needs to be you and I. No, I need to talk to you. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know everything. I need to know why you did this. I need to know why you did this to me. Can you go someplace else, please? I need to talk to you alone. No. No. No, you can't. No. If you don't talk to me, I'm gonna go to the police. I can't do this anymore. You can't come over. No, you just can't. No. I want to know why know why. You know what. I need you to talk to me alone. I need to know. You know what I need to know, David. I need to know why. I need to know why you killed my husband. I need to know. Please. I can't live like this anymore. Yes. I need to talk to David. I need to talk to him now. Can you just get out of the house? I just need to talk to him. I need to talk to him. I need him to come out of the house. I need to talk to him alone. I'm at home. I just need to talk to him by himself. I need to talk to him, please. I need to talk to him alone. Please, do this for me. I just need to talk to him, please. Yes. No, she can't. I need to talk to him alone. I just need to talk to him alone. I can't. I need to talk to him alone. He knows what I need to talk about, and I need to talk to him alone.
Well, it didn't work out too well. Did he say anything about the murder at all?
No, because she's there with him.
Yeah, she's there with him. Was she on an extension phone? Were they both talking at the same time? We'll see if he calls back.
Did you catch that? She was sobbing into the phone with David. But the moment the detective spoke, she snapped right back to her regular voice. And if she can flip it on and off here, what are the odds she's been doing it all interrogation long? Don't forget that right now, you can head to patreon.com/Stranger Stories Plus and instantly get access to a ton of exclusive videos that I created specifically for my Patreon members only. Go check everything at patreon.com/Stranger Stories Plus.
Do you think he would attempt to call your home phone if he were trying, if he could get away from home, try to call in a few minutes?
Wow.
Because I don't want him asking for you. I don't want him asking for you, and then Miranda saying she hasn't been here all night.
Well, what if they just come to my house?
Well, I mean, that's a possibility, but if they do, like I said earlier, you'll never make it. You're not gonna make it to your house if he leaves that house.
What was she saying?
Who?
His wife.
He's not getting out of the house without her.
What was she saying to you though?
She was saying, she's acting dumb. Why, all the stuff that you two have done, I would not let him come out alone without me. So,
Okay.
she won't let him out.
What was he saying?
He's like, I'm not getting out without her. Kim's coming with me. He wouldn't even go to the other room.
What did he say when he said, "Why'd you kill my husband"?
Nothing. It was silent. Because she was sitting right there. She said, I probably already know. I don't know what she meant by that. Did you hear her say that?
I think I heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
So, I don't know.
What do you think your gut is? Are they going to load up and go to your house?
What do you think?
I do.
Okay. Well, when you make a statement like that and call, being upset the way you are, and especially you said you were going to go to the police,
Yeah.
I think there's a good chance they will load up.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that they might call your house to try to get a hold of you, and Miranda might answer the phone and say, I haven't seen her all night. She's not here.
Would they call your house or would they call this phone?
Oh, no. They don't have caller ID.
Would
So
they
they
call your
call-
house phone or would they call
They
this?
call the house.
They call the house. They may very well try to call.
Should we have her call Miranda and just say, "I'm okay. I'm up here talking to him still,"
You think she's awake? Is there anybody else home besides Miranda?
My mom.
and just tell him if David calls, just tell him, "I don't want to talk to him right now." Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Would she cooperate? Say,
Sure.
I can't, just tell her, I can't play 20 questions, but I'm fine. I'll be home in a little bit, but if David calls, you have to tell him.
That I don't.
And
want
I
to
never call him David.
Or whatever.
So,
Well, whatever you need to call him.
no, I was just,
Yeah, okay.
And then don't talk to her about anything. Make it a real short conversation.
okay.
Just say that she has to.
My mom answered the phone.
Tell her that you're there, you just don't want to talk.
Mom, hey, Pastor hasn't called the house, has he? Okay, if he does, just tell him I don't want to talk to him, okay? Okay, I'm fine, Grandpa's fine. I'll be home shortly, just if he,
Tell her to say you're there, but you don't want to talk to him.
yeah, no, that's fine, he's fine, everything's fine, and I will, I'll be home shortly, but if he calls, tell him I'm there, but I don't want to talk.
And then call you.
And then call me immediately if he calls. On my cell phone. Okay, alright, thanks. Alright, bye.
Okay. That should cover that if he tries to call you back.
What if they go to my house?
We're watching the house.
Oh, okay,
So if he leaves the house,
okay,
he won't make it to your house.
okay.
All right. If he does not leave the house, well, our bosses are outside, so we have to figure out what we're gonna do with you tonight. We have to figure out what we're gonna do. That's gonna be in our hands.
What's your gut say? Do you think he's
Yeah.
going to come over?
To my house?
Yeah. With you saying you're going to call the police, that you're going to go to the police.
You thought,
I do. It's gonna be difficult for him to explain it to his wife.
yeah.
For a decade, 10 whole years, Teresa carried on an affair with David Love. Both of them were married, both of them deceiving their spouses while convincing themselves they were the victims. Affairs that last this long usually follow a pattern: compartmentalization, self-victimization, and ultimately a sense of entitlement. Add to that the belief that they will never get caught.
Hey, Teresa, They did as we predicted. They jumped in the car and they were hauling butt over to your house apparently. So they got stopped. Kim was with him. Shelton was following. You have any idea why he would be wanting to jump on that train and run over to your house?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, they're all three going to be coming up here. All right. Obviously, David's going to be questioned. We're also going to question Kim to see what she may or may not know.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go ahead and question Shelton too, just to see what he may or may not know.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough. It's a long night. We understand that. It's long for everybody. But they are on their way, being transported up here now. And once they get up here, we're not going to mess around for very long. We're going to get right in there. We're going to start talking to David right away.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see how that interview goes. And see what, if he talks to us, we're going to see what he has to say. Of course, if he starts, if he, does what you did, and he chooses to be truthful about this, then that should be okay, because whatever he says should be pretty close to what you said, right? Okay. If he has, big differences, big differences between what's being said, then of course we're going to have to listen to him, and then we may have to come in and bounce some things off of you and find out, okay, why? What's the problem here, all right? So I'm going to tell you, this is not a comfortable room, but I don't want to be moving you around this building, so I want to leave you here.
I just want to make sure my dad's okay.
Your dad actually went home.
Okay.
I guess he finally gave up. So,
Okay.
but you've talked to your mom, so she knows that you're here, and
Are they going to keep my cell phone out there?
yeah, we're gonna get actually. What I think what they want to do is they actually want us to
Call him?
No, get a search warrant for your phone so
Oh.
we can make sure there's nothing in there that might be valuable
Oh,
evidence.
okay.
One of the most troubling details here is how Teresa and David communicated through track phones, which are disposable and have been destroyed already. That means the most direct evidence is gone. Detectives know this, which is why they're leaning so heavily on psychological pressure and interrogation tactics. With no smoking gun, the case comes down to words and behavior.
I heard for him. You know that?
For who?
For him.
For David?
Yeah. I don't understand. That was easier. I guess I just wasn't expecting him to be so calm.
It's because he doesn't care. Do you think he cares about taking your husband's life? He sure doesn't.
I don't understand.
He's the pastor of a church, Teresa. He's supposed to be a man of God. And in cold blood, he shot your husband. He took your husband from you. He took your kid's father. Okay? Just have a seat and I'll be right back with you.
I love you, Randy. I love you so much. I miss you so bad.
All right, we're not going to make you sit up here all night like this. All right, we're going to take you downstairs so you can lay down, because I know you don't feel well and it's late. We'll let you use the phone so you can call your mom, let them know. All right, well, here's what the intent to do right now. I'm going to take you down. You are going to be booked. What you get booked on is probably not what you're going to get charged with. All right, but we have to book you on something, because we have to keep you here. We got search warrants that we have to do, prepare, and so forth. Also, like I said, David he's downstairs now being booked. We don't know what he might say later, so we need to keep you here. So we are going to book you probably on the same thing he was booked on. But once again, I don't want you to go down there and freak out. All right? As long as you're telling the truth. Like I said, you may eventually face a charge of some type of obstruction charge. You know, the tampering with evidence, you know, the phone and that sort of thing, okay? You may be eventually charged with something like that. That's something all the lawyers have to get worked out, okay? But the thing to remember is that we're keeping you here because we have to, but I don't want you sitting in this room, all right? Do you want to call your mom? I don't know, you're going to be here all night? And that maybe you can explain to her later.
Yeah, and real quick too is we're going to be serving a search warrant on your house, looking for evidence. Is there anything in that house that we're going to find that you want to talk to us about now? Because I'm telling you, we're going through the attic, the basement, every nook and cranny.
I don't have an attic, but
Okay.
that's what I'm telling you.
The point being is we're going to go through every inch of the house, okay? And I'd rather have heads up now than we get in there.
We'll find something later, so we're just telling you, if there's something that we need to look for, you need to let us know, because it's going to be.
Is that track phone in there?
No,
Okay.
no.
That went to you told me that went to the gas station or something? That's the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Enterprise up there. Where did you put it, like in a trash can, or what'd you do?
I flushed it down the stool.
Can you flush a track phone?
Oh yeah, my kids have flushed their phones down the stools lots of times.
Really? I wouldn't think it would go. Okay.
That's why our phone bills have been quite expensive.
Okay. We're going to let you use a landline or one of our phones out here just to call your parents.
She finds ways to laugh, and that's what makes this interrogation disturbing. The detectives stay professional, almost disarmingly polite, while Teresa keeps revealing how detached she really is.
Your parents, I'll let you do that now. You cannot, I'll tell you, you cannot tell them that we're doing this. You can't tell them that. I don't want you to tell them about a search warrant at your house.
Can't you tell me when it's going to happen?
No, I mean, it's going to happen very soon, but I mean, it's not going to be, you know, where we're kicking the door in and going, we're just simply going to go knock on the door. We're going to say we have a search warrant. We're going to go in there. And even if we get, you know, if we get permission from the prosecutor, like sometime tomorrow morning or something, that you can be released, if something like that happens, then we might even just go over there with you so you can unlock the door and make sure that, you know, but we don't tell anybody that the house is going to be searched. Cooperate with us on that, and we'll let you make the phone call, and I'll let you talk as long as you want on the phone out here, okay?
I don't have anything at home.
I know, but this is something that the
no,
prosecutor,
I
they
know.
would hang us if we didn't do
No,
it.
I know, I understand.
Okay, yeah.
He just asked me, and
Sure.
I don't.
Is there anything back at the office? They got moved to the office?
The only thing that's at my house now is just some files that we had written through another insurance company, but I couldn't leave them there at the office with farmers going through the office. I had to bring them home.
We're talking anything that'd be of evidentiary value to this case.
Any
Do you
notes?
No.
Did you hide anything in the office that you're not, I mean, just anything you think might be, because,
No. I mean, you're asking me about notes.
yeah.
Well, no, we're saying everything. I was just giving you an example.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's no way I can see Mrs. Love, is there?
What, can you tell me why you don't want to talk to her?
Well, I mean, does she know anything yet?
She's being interviewed right now, she
Oh.
knows quite a bit.
Okay. Okay.
Was there something you wanted to tell her specifically?
No, I mean, I love her, you know, and
I mean, she's gonna know the whole ugly truth before she leaves here tonight, because she has a right to know. She has a right to know if her husband was contemplating killing her. She has a right to know that for her own safety.
oh, I gotcha, yeah,
So,
right.
I mean, because we don't know that David Love, for all I know, you know, if he gets charged tomorrow and they give him bond, he's liable to make bond for all I know. And if he gets out of jail, on bond, then, you know, she has a right to know what his intentions were, so yes, she has to know.
Sure.
Okay. All right, let's get you on the phone so you can call home and report in and let him know
And,
that you're gonna be tied up.
and you said not to tell him anything about this.
Don't,
No.
no.
After hours of questioning, Teresa is officially booked. She spends the night in jail before returning the next day, facing detectives once again.
You've been through a lot, haven't you? Words can't describe what you're dealing with. Okay. You need to understand something. You know, I'm going to ask you some questions. We want to talk about some of the things that happened, okay? You good with that? Right. Do you remember your rights? You read your rights, you signed your waiver. You still willing to talk to me? Okay. So water good? All right. You sure you're not hungry?
No.
Because I can get you a bagel.
No, fine.
Okay. All right. Teresa, a lot of things have happened over the past few weeks, past few months, that, you know, I'm very sure that you probably had no idea what was going on. Right? Right. A lot of things happen. That's okay, that's okay. You know what? You're dealing with a lot. If you need to cry, you cry. Don't hold it in. Just let it out. I expect you to cry. Okay? Okay. What are you feeling right now?
Scared.
Scared? What are you afraid of?
I miss my daughter.
I know you do. And you know what? Your daughter misses you. Your daughter misses you, Teresa. She's probably wondering what's going on with her mom. Where's my mom? I can't talk to her. I miss her. Are you afraid of anything else? Is there anything else that scares you? Anything bothering you at all? No, I know you had a lot of time to sit around and think. In that comfortable cell down there? And we know it's not very comfortable. Some of the things going through your mind, how did I get here? How did all this happen to me? You know, one moment I'm a loving wife and mother. You just got your insurance license, your agent's license. You know, that opens a whole new world to you, Teresa. Your world is looking good. Things are moving for you and grooving. Everything's happening. The next moment, you're sitting in a jail cell. You know what I'd like to know? And I know you talked to Detective Rosewarren quite a bit about a lot that went on. Can you walk me through what happened? Can you walk me through this? You know what? Because it's going to ease your mind a little bit. It's going to ease your mind a lot. It's going to ease the mind of your family, Randy's family. This investigation has been going on for a while. And we've uncovered a lot of information, Teresa. You know, and you've been a great help. I really appreciate you being forthcoming with a lot of the information that you gave us. It's really good, really helpful for us. But I know there's some missing areas, there's some gaps there. And what we want to do now is fill those gaps in. So that when you walk out of this room, all the questions are answered. Yours and mine. Okay? You agree with me? Will that work for you? Okay. All right. We're not here to hound you. You know that? We just want to get to the truth. We want to know what happened and why it happened.
I don't know why it happened.
A night in a cell should have given her clarity, maybe even pushed her to speak the truth. But Teresa is either confident she covered her tracks, or she's delusional enough to believe she can still get away with this.
It's kind of hard to look at that picture, isn't it? Now, you look at the face of that man and you tell me this man had your best interest at heart. Can you tell me that? Can you honestly tell me that? That he had your best interest at heart in his actions? Who do you think he was trying to serve? Please.
Himself.
Himself. He didn't give one thought about Teresa Stone.
I know that now. All the stuff he told me.
The stuff he told you, like what?
That he loved me and that he would take care of me.
You thought, this guy's a preacher, he leads a congregation. Sure, what he says has got to be true. He's speaking from the Bible. But you found out different, didn't you? Teresa, you know what? I know, and we've talked about, you're not a bad person. You got involved in a bad situation. This is the bad guy here. And this guy is not doing you any favors at all. Not at all. We've talked to him. He's doing you no favors. And you thought he loved you? You thought he cared for you? Hopefully this guy's out of your life now. Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Really? Teresa, some of the things that weren't clear during your interview, and we talked about this, some of the things that we just need to really narrow down. And I think, and you have all the answers. Okay? Yeah, and I know you do. I know
want
you
to
do.
do whatever I can.
Okay, well, walk me through it. Walk me through that day when Randy was shot.
Here she runs through the same story all over again.
Well, Teresa, you said you love your husband, you want to get rid of this guy, get him out of your life. He wasn't having any part of it. He wouldn't let you go, would he? That's what I'm saying. You're not a bad person. You know, you got caught up in a bad situation with a bad guy and something bad happened. Your husband got killed. I even venture to say this guy was probably planning on killing his wife after he killed your husband. What do you think about this guy? Like I told you earlier, he's not doing you any favors. And I want you to answer one question for me right now. Right now, don't hesitate. I want you to answer one question for me. Did you know he was going to shoot your husband?
No.
Did you know he was going to kill Randy?
No.
Did you know he had an intention of going there, the business that night, and shooting your husband dead?
No.
That solves his problem. He's out of the way, and now he's got you, and you're all he wants. Did you know he was going to do that?
No, I
Did
didn't.
he tell you he was going to do that?
No, he did not.
Did he tell you he was going to shoot Randy that night?
No, he did not.
What did he tell you?
I never talked to him that day.
Did you talk to him at all the day before?
No.
You didn't talk to him the day before? You didn't talk to David Love the day before Randy got shot? Are you telling me no, you did not? Keep in mind, we have all your phone
Oh,
records.
I know. I understand.
Teresa.
I'm trying to think.
Teresa, you knew this guy was going to kill Randy.
No, I did not.
You did.
I did
You
not.
went to the business that night. He texted you, didn't he? Didn't he call you and tell you not to go there?
Yes, he did.
Why did he tell you that?
Because I thought they were in an argument or something.
Well, he said don't go. He didn't say don't come. He said don't come to the business. He said don't.
He said, don't go to the business alone.
What does that tell you?
And I ignored it. Because I didn't want to talk to him. I was mad at him. Because he has ruined my life. I texted him and told him that he ruined my life and to leave me alone. And he called me that day and left a message. I got the message. And he told me to call him, and I never called him. So he texted me and said, all I want is for you to be taken care of. All I want is for us to be together.
This is David.
Yes.
Okay. How did you reply?
I did not reply. I did not send him a reply.
When someone lies, usually their body betrays them. Shaking hands, anxious looks, restless energy. Teresa is steady, smiling, even laughing at times. And that's the most chilling part of all.
And you're telling me that he hasn't said anything.
No, I told you we've talked to him. And I told you he's not doing you any favors. But the one thing we need from you, Teresa, and I'm going to tell you, we need this from you. Okay? You say you're on board, you want to do anything you can do. Now's your chance to help not only your family, Randy's family, but to help yourself too. Okay. We know that David had Randy's gun. How did he get Randy's gun?
I have no idea.
Teresa.
I don't.
How could you not know?
I
You
don't.
know Randy better than anybody else. You know where he keeps everything.
The only thing that I can think of is that he went in our house while we were not at home and got in the safe and got the gun.
David Love has access to your house
Yes.
when you're not at home?
He's dismantling her version of events with surgical accuracy. Watch him roast her narrative with nothing but logic is interrogation at its finest.
We give him and we've given Justin our garage door code to get in
Right.
while we're on vacation so they can mow our grass and take care of things. They're supposed to be men of God. We're supposed to be trusting them, right?
This man of God's been having sex with you for 10 years while he's married.
I know that. And believe me, I regret that. I do.
Do you trust this guy? He
No.
told you how he was going to kill his wife? Teresa, how did he get Randy's gun? He didn't take it from him.
I know that.
How did he get it?
I don't know.
Did Randy keep it in his suitcase?
In his briefcase?
Yeah, his briefcase.
Not that I know of. I hadn't seen that gun in his briefcase in a very long time.
When's the last time you saw it in his briefcase?
Sometime last year. I didn't know what else to do. I stopped answering his phone calls. I stopped texting him. And he wouldn't leave me alone.
You had done all you could do, hadn't you? You knew he was going to kill your husband, and there wasn't anything you can do about it. You could have called the police. You could have called Randy. Hey, Randy, this guy's nuts. He's on his way to hurt you. I don't know what's going to happen.
I didn't.
Why didn't you do that?
I-
You could have warned Randy. You
did
could have
not-
warned your husband that somebody was out to get him.
I did not know what he was planning to do.
You knew what he was going to do because you just said you tried to talk him out of it.
Well, yes, but I didn't know he was going to do something like that.
What do you think he was going to do? Go slap him and walk away? What did you expect him to do, Teresa?
Well, because he's always a talker.
Dave's always a talker?
Yes.
Talks big?
He likes to talk to people.
About what kind of stuff?
Well, whatever their problems are. He's a counselor.
Oh, okay. So he's a talker. He gets in there and he can really convince people to do what he wants to do.
Yes, he can.
Do you think you were under his power? Under his spell?
I know I was.
You were?
And I hate it.
Yeah. He made you do things you wouldn't normally do, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he put you in a situation you couldn't say no. Because this guy is well trained. This guy is prolific in getting people to do what he wants them to do. He's a minister. How long has he been a minister at your church? 10, 12 years? Prior to that? Who knows? He's a counselor, preacher. He presides over funerals. This man presided over your husband's funeral. The same man that put a bullet in Randy's head sent him off to heaven. Can you imagine that?
No.
And what were you thinking about sitting out there in the audience knowing that this guy had shot your husband and he's standing up there presiding over his funeral? That had to make your stomach turn. Your stomach had to be turning. It was just knots.
I was sick.
You were.
I was.
But you couldn't tell anybody, could you?
I was scared
Of what?
of him.
You thought he was going to do the same thing to you?
I didn't know what he was going to do.
Did you think he was capable of hurting you?
I would think so, but now I don't know. Now I know he would.
Okay.
Here's the part that makes the blood boil. The very man who killed Randy stood up at his funeral and delivered a eulogy. Imagine that. The killer pretending to honor his victim in front of a grieving family.
Teresa, how did he get his hands on Randy's gun?
I don't know.
That's the question I need to have answered.
I don't know.
Why don't you know, Teresa?
I
Do you not
don't-
want to tell me? Do you think it implicates you if you say, I made the gun available to him. I didn't know what he was going to do. I had no idea David was going to shoot Randy. I made sure he's got the gun, though. But I didn't know what he was going to do. No, if that's the case, Teresa, that's okay. That's okay.
I never gave him the gun.
You didn't put the thought in this guy's head, did you? You don't
No.
You don't control this guy. He controls you. You didn't make him go in there and pull that trigger, but you provided him the means of doing it.
I did not give him the gun.
You gave him access to Randy's gun. The gun he used to kill Randy. You think he just went in your house and took Randy's gun? How does that sound? Come on, Teresa. How does that sound?
He had the combination to our safe.
Okay. All right. So
Because he had the combination to the safe.
And you gave it to him?
Well, I was down there one time with him when I was getting into it.
When you were getting into the safe?
Yeah.
So you gave him the combination to the safe?
Well, he watched me open it, so yeah, I guess I did.
He was standing right there while you were opening the safe?
Mm-hmm.
So you gave him the combination to the safe? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Man. How does it make you feel?
I hate him.
What do you hate him for?
I hate him for everything.
Everything he's done to you?
For everything he's done to me and my family. Everything. All the people he's manipulated through our church. All the people he's hurt that I know of that he's hurt.
Teresa, if this hadn't happened to Randy, would you and David still be in a relationship?
No. No. Because as of the 17th of March, it was over between us. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to see him.
What happened on the 17th of March?
That's the day he came in and started going off on us.
Came into your business?
Yes. And I know you know about that.
Yeah. He told Randy a lot of things that day about you.
Yeah.
Were you getting a good picture of who this guy was then? Or you really beginning to see who he was, who David Love was?
Yeah, he was trying to ruin my life.
He was trying to ruin your life. You said, this guy told you that God wants you guys to be together, and you said if God wants us to be together, it'll happen. In his mind, maybe he's thinking that killing David was God's plan.
You mean killing Randy?
Killing Randy was God's plan. In his mind. You think he's thinking that?
I don't see how he could think that.
Well, you said that David talked to you a couple times about killing his own wife and described how he's going to do it. Break her neck, roll her car, make it look like an accident.
And then he would say, well, I need to get that on my mind because...
No, too late. You already put it out there. And you knew that. It's already out there. You can't pull it back now.
I just didn't.
You even told, I know in your statement you said that David Love talked about David in the Bible, killing people, how God forgave him.
Mm-hmm. He always used that as an scapegoat.
An scapegoat?
A cop-out. That it would be right for him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I said. And that's when I kept telling him. That was in the Bible days. That is not right. This is not right. So you can't do this.
So you thought when he was talking about, hey, I can kill Randy and get away with it and God will forgive me because he wants us to be together, I think maybe he even convinced you of that. He convinced you that it was okay, that it was God's mind, God's plan, that if we get rid of Randy, we can be together, and this is God's plan, and this is okay.
No, he never.
Did he convince you of that? Were you thinking that, well, maybe David's right? He's the minister.
No,
He's the pastor.
No.
I love him. He loves me.
But his love was stronger for me than my love was stronger for him.
Your love was strong enough for him to work up a plan for him to get rid of Randy, to entertain his thoughts and his plans of killing his wife.
And
That's how strong your love was for him. And then when you pulled it off, you're probably going to make, I can't believe he did this. I cannot believe this happened. You walk in there, you see your husband laying on the ground, blood coming out of his ear. You immediately knew that David had done it. I know you did.
I was so stupid for not calling the police and telling them.
Well, and you should have. But you know what? You can't go back and fix that.
No, I can't. Can I?
The only thing you can fix is from this moment on, telling the truth. Just being totally honest.
I
Helping
am.
yourself.
I am.
Teresa, you're not being totally honest. Why are you holding it back?
I'm not
Why are
holding
you
back
holding
anything.
information that you know you want to just talk about? Are you waiting for a better time, a better opportunity?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me how you and David planned to kill Randy.
I did not plan anything to kill my
How
husband.
you entertained David's thoughts and his rantings and ravings about taking your husband's life. You listened to him.
I never.
You probably sat there listening to him. I can't believe this guy is saying this about killing my husband. Didn't you?
That's all
That's
I
what you
did
said.
was listen.
You just listened.
I know, and I kept telling him, I said, you cannot do this. This is not right.
Yeah. Did you ever say, well, if you want to do it, here's the time to do it?
No.
Here's the best place to do it?
Never.
Here's what you need to do it with?
No.
You never did?
No.
You never told him to go in there at a certain time of
You give me a stack of Bibles and I
day.
will swear.
A stack of Bibles. And
I
you will swear on
and
that stack
I
of
don't
Bibles.
swear.
You don't swear, but you'll swear on a stack of Bibles that you did not have anything to do with
No,
this guy planning your husband's death.
No, I did not.
And you think God's going to say, okay, you're right. Teresa, I know your heart.
Yes, he does.
You're forgiven for all these things that you've done. Is God going to tell you that?
God will forgive me, but God knows my heart, and he knows that I'm telling the truth.
You're exactly right. God does know your heart.
Yes, he does.
And who do you pray to?
I pray to God.
Who do you ask for forgiveness from?
God.
Who do you ask for repentance from?
God.
Who do you have faith in?
God.
Who did this guy say he prayed to?
The same God that I pray to.
You think? You think he did? Are you guys sharing the same God? Teresa.
I thought we were.
Teresa, I need for you to be honest with me.
I am being honest with you.
The detective's done with the games. He's pressing harder, cutting sharper, and yet Teresa doesn't break. Even on this channel, we've seen seasoned suspects crumble under less pressure. She's not a hardened criminal, but 10 years of lies and cover-ups gave her all the training she needed.
I told the police what he told me.
You told the police what he told you to tell.
Yes.
What he wanted them to hear.
Exactly.
And you're okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with that.
Don't you know by
that's
telling the
not
police
true.
that you helped him cover up the murder of your husband?
I did not.
Teresa, you just did. When you told the police a lie, and you knew this guy was lying because you had no idea if he was telling the truth or not.
I don't know why I covered
Why
up
did
for
you
him.
do it?
Why did I cover up for him? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Because I'm stupid, that's why.
You're not stupid.
Yes,
Like
I
said, you just made a
am.
mistake. You just made a bad choice and a bad decision. But you can turn those bad choices and decisions around right now by telling us the exact truth. This guy had Randy's gun.
I don't know how he caught it.
How else would he have gotten it, Teresa?
I just
know
told
said-
you.
I know what you told me. I know what you told me, Teresa.
I am
You know
I
what?
am honest. I am being honest with you. I am being dead honest with you.
If God was sitting right here in this chair right now, right this moment, and you said you had no idea how this man got your husband's gun,
I would look at him in the face and I would tell him exactly those same words.
and what's he going to say?
He's going to say, "You're right, Teresa."
Teresa, like, we're not trying to jam you up.
I
We're just
know
trying to
you're
get to the
not.
truth.
And
I'll tell you what.
I am trying to be honest with you.
I understand that.
And I cannot believe.
Come on. This is your chance, Teresa, to talk. Okay?
I don't touch guns. I don't like them.
You know what? You didn't have to touch it. Maybe you just moved it. Maybe you left it someplace.
No.
Maybe, hey, let me throw this at you. And I could be totally wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Randy brings his gun to work in that briefcase. Okay, you're in the briefcase because you want to take the gun out. You say, well, I'm looking for an Avon book or something. Randy, why would he have an Avon book in his briefcase? I don't know. Well, listen, hear me out. His gun's in there. You take it out. You take it outside. Maybe you lay it by the bush or you lay it somewhere in the front entryway where if someone happened to come into the room, they could find it. Or come to shoot Randy, they wouldn't know where to get the gun. This is just a theory. This is out of my own head. How real is that?
It is not real. At all.
Not at all.
No, it is a lie.
Well, what happened?
The gun was not in his briefcase. He had not carried that gun in his briefcase for a long time. Ever since he bought the small one, he stopped carrying the big one.
Was it too heavy?
He didn't like it because he couldn't carry it in his pocket. He wanted something that he could carry in his pant pocket or in his coat pocket. So he stopped carrying the big one and got him a little one. And I cannot tell you when he stopped carrying the big one. I haven't seen that Glock in a long time.
Every time you think she's about to crack, she doubles down. And every time the detectives try to corner her, she fights back with a calculated intensity.
Hey, Teresa, I think you know this man.
Teresa.
David.
Things ain't good, Teresa. They're not good at all. Okay?
I did.
Listen to me, Teresa. things are not good. And you're here today because you need to worry about you, Michael, and Miranda. That's what you're here to worry about today. Okay? You're not telling the whole truth. Listen to me, Teresa. There's more that you know that you have not told. It's time to tell it. Okay? If you don't, you're hurting yourself. This is not about anybody but you. You understand what I'm saying, Teresa?
I do.
I'm serious. We've known each other a long time.
I know.
Okay. This is about you, Teresa.
I know. I am trying to be honest.
You don't have to try to be, Teresa. You know more than...
I am being
listen,
honest.
Teresa, you know more than you've told them.
No, I don't.
They know more than you're telling them.
Do you understand that, Teresa? We know a whole lot more than you've already mentioned. And you won't even talk about the things that we already know you know.
Don't dig yourself into a hole.
What do you want me to say?
Walk us through the planning of Randy's death. How you and David talked about it.
We never talked about anything.
You did. Teresa, you talked about killing. You said it yourself. David would talk about killing Randy.
Yes, he talked about taking care of Randy and his wife. And I kept telling him, no, he cannot do this. This is not the way it's supposed to be.
But what he wants to know is step by step, word by word, what he said, what you said, what happened. What happened? Don't, you're talking general there. Be specific.
He told me that he could take care of it. He told me that he could free him and I both, is what he told me. And I kept telling him, I told him, I said, no, you're not.
Did you ever ask him how he would do it?
No.
Did you ever ask him how he could do it?
He never told me, well, he did tell me. He did tell me, he said one shot to the head and he would be gone.
One shot to the head, he'd be gone.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say after that?
I said, no, you're not going to shoot my husband.
Did he say one shot to the head and he'll be gone, but I don't have a gun? I don't have a weapon.
No.
And you said,
He's,
I've got one.
no.
I can get one for you.
No, I
can
did
put
not.
one in your hand.
No, I did not.
What did you say?
I never said anything.
What'd you say?
He's the one that said he could get a gun. He's the one that said he could get one.
Did he tell you where he could get it from?
No, he did not. He never told me where he could get a gun. And I never told him anything.
And here comes the conveniently new information revealed only when she thinks it won't hurt her. After days of silence, she casually drops a new tidbit, just enough to seem cooperative, but never the full story. She's holding back the real pieces, sharing only what she suspects the detectives already suspect, keeping herself in a zone of power while appearing transparent.
You know more than what you're saying, Teresa, and that's the whole point, is there's more information. And some of the things you said have not been the truth. You have not told the detectives, listen to me before you start talking, okay? I don't want you to justify yourself. You do not have to justify yourself to me, okay? I am not setting in judgment of you, Teresa. I am not in any way, shape, or form setting in judgment of you. What I'm telling you is we're talking about what happens from here forward and how that affects you. Because people have already made decisions. You made a decision. David Love made a decision. And this is why we're here today. It's for that reason. And so where we go from here doesn't affect me, Virgil. It affects you. It affects your children. Where do you want to go to from here?
He's making sense, Teresa. He's here to help you.
I know. And if you could just tell me where I am missing out. I am not remembering, I guess.
You're not remembering?
You're telling me I'm leaving stuff out. I don't understand.
Okay, let's back up to when David Love told you one shot to the head. Let's start there. During that conversation, you said Okay. All right, one shot to the head. That ends our problems. Well, then we have one more problem. We have his wife to deal with. He already told you had a plan for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Break her neck, put her in a car, make it look like a rollover accident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it's the two of you guys. Wherever we go, to the islands or Vegas or wherever you're going to go. Whatever your plan was, whatever God's plan was for you according to David.
I didn't have a plan.
Okay.
David had the plan.
David had a plan, and you were just kind of going along for the ride. And you didn't set all this up. But you know what? You were part of the plan because he told you about it. And you never even bothered to pick up the phone and say, go talk to your mom. David's talking crazy. You didn't do that. You kind of went along with his plan. You said earlier I caught you said you're stupid. You're not stupid. You just made a bad choice, man. You understand that? Bad choices? You talk to your kids about bad choices and bad decisions, and you talk, once they make a mistake, what's the best thing for them to do? Confess it. Talk about it. Put it out there. The only way you're going to get healed or help is to talk about it. You're in that position. You're in that position that you put your kids in sometimes. Okay, Mom, I'll tell you the truth. And then what do? They tell you the truth, don't they? And what do? What do you do once they come clean with you? Once they're honest with you, what do you do? As a loving, caring mother, what do you do?
I try to tell them that that's what they should always do.
Yeah. Every day, with every choice that they make, put God first, like you said. Because God knows your heart.
You're about to witness a very confrontational moment unfold in this room.
And we're sitting here, and Sergeant Ison has talked to you, and you've known him, you've called on him, you've talked to him a couple times. He's told you some things. Today he's told you things that could help you. And you're still holding on to that sin because you don't want to let it out. You don't want to say, okay, I knew he was going to kill my husband. This is what kind of plan, the way the plan went. I don't think I want to talk about that because it's going to make me look bad, like a bad person. Teresa, you planned this with this guy, David. He told you what he was going to do. And then he carried it out. He did it. He made you accessory to everything he did. You provided him with a gun. You told him what time would be the best time for him to go down there and shoot David. Yes, you did.
I did not.
You did. You told David, go there in the evening.
I did
There's not going to be anyone there. You make sure. But he said, no, I've got a funeral to do that day. I don't know if I can get it done.
I never said anything. I never talked to him that day.
You didn't talk to him that day at all? No phone calls, no phone messages, no texts, no voicemail?
He left me a voicemail, and I checked it. And I told you that's the same day that I texted him and told him to leave me alone. He has messed up my life.
He wasn't about to leave you alone because he cranked it up a notch, didn't he? He cranked it up a whole lot when he went in there and one shot to the head. That was his plan. He told you about it, and he did it. He executed your husband for no good reason, Teresa, and you're fully aware of it. And the next day he's at your house. And I asked you, why didn't you just pick up the phone and call the police? The man that killed my husband is standing right here in my living room. And you didn't do it because you're scared of him. Teresa, your husband's dead. Your husband shot in the head in a business he built for him and you and your family. And you could care less about that.
No.
You could care less because you want to move on with your life.
That is not true.
Well, you tell me what's true, Teresa.
I did not expect him
What did you
to kill
expect?
my
What
husband.
did you expect, Teresa? Look at this man. Listen to what he's done to you over the past 10 years. What do you expect him to do?
I was trying to get him to leave me alone.
You didn't do a good job of it because he didn't leave you alone. If anything, he did something to bring him closer to you. Eliminate the problem for him, which was your husband, Randy. And he did that.
I never asked him to kill my husband.
You may not have asked him to kill your
I
husband,
never
Teresa.
said anything to him about killing my husband.
But did you say, don't you do that?
I
You did
did.
not tell him not to
I
do
did
it.
too.
What'd you tell him?
I told him, don't you ever do that. I said, don't do that. I said, you're not, that is not right. You're not thinking
What'd
straight.
you tell him he should do then? What was the alternate plan?
I told him to let God deal with it.
Let God deal with it?
Yes.
How?
If God wants them out of our lives, He will take them out of our lives. I told him that over and over and over again. I don't know how many times I told him that.
And what did he tell you?
He said, you're the strong one. He said, yes, I got to get this out of my head.
He told you you're the strong one.
That's what he always told me. He said, you're the strong one.
Is that a position of power that he put you in, or is it a position of power that you earned?
I don't know.
He told you were the strong one. You told him if God wants those people out of our lives, if God wants your wife dead, he'll kill her. If God wants my husband dead, he'll kill him. And what's David hearing all this time? Go ahead and do it, David.
I never said that to him, ever.
Go ahead and do it, David. Kill Randy and we'll be together.
No.
What'd you tell him then?
Nothing. I didn't tell him to do anything.
In his mind, he's thinking, okay, David in the Bible did some killing and God forgave him. David in the Bible killed a man whose woman he wanted. He killed Uriah.
I know
You
that.
understand that?
Yes.
Who did he want? He wanted Uriah's wife. Guess what? Here's David, love, not in the Bible, killing a man because he wants his wife. And you're right along with the plan.
I was not along with that plan.
You didn't do anything to stop it.
I didn't know he was going to do it.
You had every reason to know he was going to do it, to suspect he was going to do it. He told you.
He did. He told me what he wanted to do.
He told
And
you
I
what he
told
wanted.
him, no, he
And
is
did the-
not doing
Did the
it.
conversation end there? Did you
Yes.
guys stop talking about
Yes.
it? Did you talk about it anymore?
No.
After that? No more?
No.
So what did you talk about after that? Did you move on to something else?
I was trying to move on with my life. I was
Okay.
trying to get out of his life, and he would not leave me alone.
Well, you told me that. You told me he wouldn't leave you alone.
He would not leave me alone. He called me, he texted me, and I wouldn't answer. And that made him more mad.
And matter. Because he's closer to you now because he's eliminated the problem. He's eliminated your husband. He's got no reason to believe that you guys can't be together. Only one more person stands in the way. Thank God he got caught. Or his wife would probably be dying too. Do you ever think about that?
Did you notice this push and pull of that picture, which has become a wordless conversation of dominance? Sliding it toward her is a silent assertion of control. Her repeated deflection is a deliberate pushback, signaling that she won't surrender her mental territory. They pulled out every psychological lever imaginable, like family, guilt, morality, divine judgment, but she remains untouchable.
My question is, who was going to take his wife out? Was that going to be your job?
No.
I mean, he's taking a lot of responsibility on here.
I would never do anything like this.
And I don't doubt
Never.
that. I don't doubt that under the right normal conditions. But you were in a situation where you've been impressed by this guy for 10 years. This guy had a major influence in your life for the past 10 years. He pretty much owned you socially, sexually, physically, spiritually. He had a hold on you that we can only imagine. And that's got to be some tremendous pressure for you, Teresa. That's got to be. I can only imagine what it would be like living under that kind of shadow. Doing things you wouldn't normally do. But I think in this situation, you allow something to happen that did you, when I asked you earlier about gun, you said you weren't really good with guns, but you shot out at your family's
My parents' house.
Your parents' house? Okay. And it was Randy's gun that you shot.
I don't know which one it was. He just handed me one and said to shoot it.
Did you shoot all of his guns?
No. I only shot one gun one time.
Which one was that?
I think it was the 9mm. They asked me that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was sometime last year. I don't know.
And this last time you shot, you fired a weapon?
That's the first time and the last time.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think should happen to David? What do you think should happen to David Love?
I don't know.
What do you want to happen to him?
I want to put away for life. He took my husband's life.
What do you want to happen to you?
I want to come back to my family.
The only person that can do that is you. Nobody else, Teresa.
I am telling you the truth.
You're not telling all of the truth,
I am too.
Teresa.
I don't understand what you want from me. What else? I know I'm not missing anything. Please help me if I am. I want to know if I'm forgetting something, but I know I'm not. I never told him to do anything like this. I never told him to go into my house and get a gun and kill my husband. I never said anything like that. I told him no. No, I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want anything like this to happen. I was trying to get away from him. I wanted him to leave me alone so I could start fresh with my husband.
Right now is your time to start fresh.
I am telling you everything.
There's more.
Like what? Please.
Teresa, you're talking very general. You're not talking specific.
Pacific what? I don't know any Pacifics. I know no Pacifics. I don't know what was in his head. I don't know what he had planned. He never told me anything.
You want him to go away for the rest of his life, for taking your husband's life, for taking Randy's life, and you said that he told you he was going to use a gun to put a bullet in Randy's head, and you just said that he went into your house and got that gun out of there. That's what you just said.
Well, that's the only thing I can figure, because I, from the bottom of my heart, the truth, I never, ever handed him any kind of weapon whatsoever.
I believe that. I believe that.
None.
I do. I believe she never actually handed David Love a weapon.
I never told him to go do anything like this.
You're talking about handing and knowing, you know.
I did not know he was going to do this. He talked about it, and then he would say, no, I can't do that. That's not right. And I was like, no, you're not doing that. That is not the way God wants it to be. And he would say that. He would say, no, I can't do this. I can't think this way. That's not right. I mean, he would say that.
How many times did he say that?
Well, he only talked about the one time about shooting Randy in the head.
The crying voice disappears as quickly as it appeared. This is the hallmark of narcissistic control.
Did you ever buy him anything? Well, we know he bought you gifts, but did you ever reciprocate? Did you buy him things?
Like for Valentine's Day, I, would buy him a card or maybe a teddy bear or something.
Mm-hmm. Something rather innocuous. I mean, it wouldn't really stand out. It was where his wife would see, but something he would know was special from you.
I bought him a ring
Did he wear it?
when his wife wasn't around.
So when his wife wasn't around, was she out of town or something? Was she?
No, if she was ever out of town, he would wear it.
And he wore it, and you guys were kind of like, it's like you're married. You had a marriage relationship with this guy David, for the most part, when your spouse and his spouse wasn't around.
You could say that.
Yeah. So it was like you were, and in this marriage relationship, you kind of acted out being married, just the two of you. Then all of a sudden, during the course of that, Randy and...
Well, he kept telling me what wonderful things we were going to do together for God. He kept telling me that
For
all
God?
the time. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He kept telling me that all the time.
And what were you thinking? Did it sound good to you? I mean, being a preacher's wife, it probably was appealing to you.
Because, and I know this sounds hypocritical, but I do love serving God. I do love doing things for Him. I enjoy serving Him. So, and He knew that, because He knew I had a servant's heart. And He knew that I would enjoy serving other people as His wife, as He would say.
How about you? Did you get the same enjoyment? I know you enjoyed serving, but just serving as a preacher's wife, did that appeal to you? It did. Yeah.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. But you couldn't, because you were married to Randy.
Right. He always told me Randy was holding me back.
Do you believe that?
Do I believe Randy was holding me back?
You did, didn't you?
Sometimes, because I enjoyed being at the church doing things, and Randy would kind of balk at it sometimes. And I wouldn't do it because, you know, Randy was my husband, so I would do what he wanted me to do.
Sure. How was it that you and David were able to carry on this quasi-marriage relationship for almost 10 years? You know, isn't that wild? I mean, that sounds like a weird question, but how was it? I mean, Randy didn't, I mean, he was there, he was at home, and so was David's wife and his family, and you guys are in the church and people have seen you, and you guys are kind of high profile.
I never made it obvious in the church.
You think people in the church knew about it?
No,
They didn't know?
no. His wife had some ideas. I know she did.
Really?
Mhm.
By the way she approached you?
Not me, but him, because he was always around me.
Mhm.
I never went around him. He always came around me.
Mm-hmm.
And he always wanted to be with me and around me, and
So he made it kind of obvious.
he did, yes.
This woman is a true mastermind. Things didn't always go perfectly, but her ability to orchestrate, manipulate, and anticipate reveals a level of intelligence and premeditation that few can match.
Teresa, earlier you was talking about, he told you, he went through and told Virgil and I about how he come into the bedroom, told you what he had done, that he shot Randy, and then he wore gloves, and he threw this gun away.
Mhm.
What gun was it that he used? I mean, what gun was this?
He told me it was the Glock.
What's a Glock? I mean,
He just said it was a Glock.
okay. Does he own a gun?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so
But
whose
I
gun
have no
was it?
idea. Well, I would assume that it was Randy's.
Okay, so he just said I shot him with a Glock?
He said he didn't say he shot him with anything. He just said, I shot him in the head. I just pulled the trigger and didn't even look. I just shot him.
Didn't even look.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, and so then how does he come up with talking about being a Glock?
I don't know.
Because that's the gun that Randy owned?
And he knew Randy had one.
So when did he say that?
When did he say what?
That it was the Glock?
Well, that's when he told me the night that it happened at the crime scene. He told me to tell you guys that he, I don't remember what I said, that he sold the Glock 3 months ago.
Right. And what you did?
Notice this moment. It's a classic Freudian slip.
That's what he told me to say.
Okay. So we're not asking you, hey, what did you say earlier? What did he say to you? That's what the specific question is.
Well, he didn't specifically tell me any kind of gun. He just said I shot him in the head. I didn't look. I just pulled the trigger and closed my eyes. That's what he said.
Okay.
He didn't tell me what kind of gun it was or anything like that.
But he told you threw the Glock away.
He told me he threw the gun away.
Okay. Did you have life insurance? Was there some life insurance?
Well, he had one group life policy with farmers, and the other is for the kids. So
Okay, what's the group life insurance policy? What's that? Just something that he gets as being
something
an
that he
agent?
gets being with farmers.
And how much is that?
100,000.
And who's the beneficiary?
Me.
And the one that was
For
children?
the kids, yeah.
Okay, that was on the children or on him, and they
It was
were-
on him, and they were the
And
beneficiaries.
how much is that?
I think Robert told me it was a total of 500. So the kids would get half. Each one would get half of that, which was what, 275, I think.
500,000?
Yeah,
Okay.
they would get half of that.
And they were named the beneficiaries,
Yes.
not you.
No, I was not.
That's kind of unusual. Usually you, especially with, you know, ones in school and the other ones in college, why were they the beneficiaries of a larger policy than you? Seems how you're the spouse.
You know, I have no idea.
Never said?
Nope. He changed it. My district manager told me that he changed it in 2005. That was at the time where Randy and I were taking a bunch of trips overseas together with farmers, and he wanted to make sure the kids were all taken care of if anything ever happened to him and I.
Sure.
So that's why he
So
did.
specifically in the past, prior to 2005, it was in your name, and then when...
I assume it was. I don't know. I never looked at the policy. I
Okay,
never
but
saw
you
the
said
policy.
somebody told you. What did they tell you?
Robert Davis told me that in 2005 that Randy had changed it over to that. So I assume I was until then, yes.
This was another motive to kill Randy. Teresa and David envisioned using the funds to establish a church. So not only was this about love and lies, it was also about building a future on blood money.
You call him pastor. You've always called him pastor?
Yeah.
What about when you're, you know, when it's just the two of you, when you're married and you're,
When we're together,
yeah, what do
I
you call him?
call him David.
You call him David.
Mhm.
What does he call you?
Teresa.
Does he ever call
My
you?
wife.
My wife.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what he calls you. Because in his mind, you were his wife. He just had to get rid of your husband. So Teresa, I'll ask you again. Kind of like beating a dead horse, isn't it? I'll ask you again. I'm not saying you put the gun in David's hand. You know, I'm not asking you that. I'm not even saying that. But I am saying that you provided a means for him to get the gun. You made it readily available to him, Teresa. Is that an issue for you? Is that a concern for you? Considering the outcome? Yeah. I know. You made it available to him, and then afterwards he told you what he'd done. Then he probably told you, I've got to get rid of this gun. I've got to throw it away. He told you he took it 20 miles away and threw it away. All this time you're along for the ride with him. Wherever David's going with this, you're going too, and you're just okay with it. You see the problem that we see there, Teresa? And I know you're saying don't call yourself stupid again, because you're not. You got caught up. But a situation prevails and presents itself to you to get out, and you didn't get out.
The detective keeps saying, I don't want to call you stupid, but honestly, he might as well. You can hear the frustration in his voice.
You didn't try to get some help after you knew what had happened. See, that's the problem. That's what people are looking at.
I understand.
That's what people are going to continue to look at.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you need to say or can do to clear any of that up?
All I can tell you is that he told me not to tell the police that he would go to prison.
You didn't want him to go to prison. Because in prison, you'd be safe. He wouldn't be a threat to you anymore. But you didn't want him to go to prison. Okay.
Yeah, I really did.
But
I just made the wrong choice.
Teresa, if we hadn't come to you, would you have ever come to us?
Yes.
When? When were you going to do it? If all of our evidence hadn't led us to you, would you have come and found us and said, hey, I got to, because you know about confession. You talked about it earlier. Confession is good for the soul. Repentance. God forgives those who ask for forgiveness. I think you would have walked around with this forever.
It actually hit me Monday night. And I I was actually planning on coming up here anyway on Tuesday.
Last Tuesday?
No, yesterday.
But,
And then the detective called me up here.
so you were coming anyway.
I was going to come, yes.
But you were supposed to come earlier yesterday. Remember? You were supposed to come maybe early afternoon, late morning. And you called to reschedule. You said you couldn't get here until like 6.
Well, he told me that he had several meetings that he had to go to, and I had an appointment at 10, I had an appointment at 11, and I had an appointment at 1.
So you couldn't have made it late afternoon.
And I had to pick my
morning?
daughter up from school, so I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to call him to come in earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't call me back. He was in a meeting.
Okay.
So,
But you were going to come up Tuesday night on your own?
I was going to come up Tuesday. After I got done with all my appointments, I was going to come up.
You know, you could have just come out. Anyone would have been able to talk to you.
I know. I know. And I don't know what to say. I was stupid
There you go again.
because I just
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You,
I know I should have done it sooner.
And she's still cracking jokes. Like, in the middle of all this, she thinks it's time to be funny. It's bizarre. Her husband's dead. She's being grilled, and she's acting like she's at coffee with friends.
How many notes have you written him? If he wrote you once a week, how many times did you write him?
Hardly ever. 'Cause I'm not.
You don't communicate that way, huh?
No, he did this.
It's
He
all him?
wrote the notes and he put all this stuff down here. He thought that was. He said it may
All
be
these little
silly.
codes?
Yeah, he said it may be silly, but it means a lot to me or something. And half of them I don't even know what they mean.
Did he explain them to you?
Well, he did. A long time ago, he left me a message about what each one meant,
Mhm.
but I couldn't tell you what they are now.
Okay.
I know what this means, and I know what that means. HP means honeymoon in Paris. I guess that's where he thought he was going to take me.
Mm-hmm.
Marry me, Teresa. This one's kind of funny.
You laughed.
I'm sorry. It's get dick big. Yeah. I don't know where he came up with all this stuff. I really don't. And this is lick your pussy.
L-Y-P?
L-Y-P. Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know what the rest of those mean. They asked me last night, and
You don't know what this one is? You can hardly tell that one.
it's A-I-E. And I honestly, I tried to rack my brain last night to tell them, and I cannot for the life of me.
Okay. But you tore this up a couple of days before Randy was shot?
Yeah, because
You
that's
just
when I
kinda-
found it.
Where'd you put it?
I just put it in my trash can.
And here's the wild part. She's still flattered by David's letters. Like her husband's dead. She's had multiple affairs, and she's still sitting here glowing over what David wrote to her.
Em and David were really good friends at one time, believe it or not. They were really close. We used to go over their house a lot and play games and have dinner. They used to come over our house a lot and play games and
Wasn't
have
that
dinner.
odd for you, though? I mean, wasn't that odd feeling?
Yeah, it was.
How'd you do it? How'd you get through it? Did you just get used to it after a while?
I just hung to Randy closer. Seriously. I was just closer to him when he was over the house. And he was closer to Kim. I mean, that's how he would. He would be all over her when he was at our house. So, that's just, it was hard for me to talk to him, you know, have a kind of I tried to have a normal conversation with him, but it was kind of hard sometimes. You know, it wasn't hard for him. It really wasn't. It was easy for him.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
It was really easy for him. But it was really hard for me.
Is that when you think Kim may start suspecting something?
No. She didn't really suspect anything until just recently.
Recently, was that when she saw... Go ahead.
When she what?
When she saw a ring.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the ring.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Sore subject?
No, because I never asked you to buy it, and I didn't want it.
But you took it, and you wore it.
Yes, I did. He gave it to me in the Walmart store.
Is that where you got it from?
No, he got it from K Jewelers, but he gave it to me in the Walmart store, and I didn't want to take it. But Miranda came up behind me at the time, so I didn't have a choice but to take it because he was holding it out there right in front of me.
So you just happened to run into him in Walmart?
Yeah, Miranda and I were there. Miranda and I were there just doing some shopping. And I'm walking down this aisle, next thing I know, here he is. And he's like, here, I bought something for you. I was like, what? And he's like, here, put this on. He's like, this is my promise ring to you or my engagement ring to you or something. I'm like, what did you do? He said, I told him, I said, I don't want that. I don't want to take that. He's like, yes, just take it. Just take it. And I didn't have a choice. Miranda was right behind me. I had to like grab it quick.
What was it in? How did he hand it to you?
He just handed it to me. Just the ring.
No
Wasn't the
box.
box, just the ring. And
Wow.
I only wore it that one time.
Obviously, once was enough.
Yeah, I know. Go figure.
So what happened?
Well, he told me after she found out about the ring,
Mm-hmm.
they called my cell phone, I don't know how many times, from like 1 o'clock on to 7 o'clock that next morning.
They?
Well, he called once to let me know that she had
Kim
found
knows
out
about the ring.
Yeah, she found out the ring and stuff, and he was leaving me messages. He just kept calling me. He must call me 8 times. I think I had 8 missed calls, 8 voicemails. He called me. Took me forever to check them, but he kept calling me and oh, I don't even remember what he said. Half of them I deleted because I was just like, okay. The only one that I know of that I can remember is that they wanted to meet me. She wanted to meet me at my office that morning to get
Kim
the
wanted to
ring.
meet you at the office.
Mhm.
What day was that? Do you know?
That was the 17th. That was St. Patty's Day.
Okay.
So,
Were you ready for that?
no, not
You
really.
knew all hell was about to break loose, didn't you?
Yeah. So, and I had even told him just recently after he gave me the ring, I was just like, you know, I really don't want this. You need to take this back. I don't want this, you know. And I tried to get him to take it back, and he wouldn't do it. He would not take it back. And I tried. I should have just taken it up to the church and set it in front of his office. But I didn't. I just left it in my drawer box. So, but she came in my office and she asked for the ring, and David already had the ring, so she grabbed it and left.
What'd she say?
No, she didn't say anything. She just said, I'm coming in here to get the ring.
Is that when you told her she wasn't much of a
Yeah.
preacher's wife?
Yeah.
Did you tell her you were more of a preacher's wife than she was?
No, I didn't tell her that. Kim and I have had our differences, but I love her to death.
Mhm.
I really do. She's a very special lady, and I love her. And she sure doesn't deserve who she's married to. Well, she knew about him and I talking and stuff, but she didn't know about us having sex or anything.
So this is kind of all new to her.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's killing her, and I don't have the words to say. Sorry is not enough. Seriously.
She has the nerve to sit there and say she's sorry. If you're really sorry, you stop the affair. You don't keep it going for 10 years. Before we continue, just know there's a lineup of original true crime-themed gear over at strangerlabel.com. It's all made with a distinct look that fits the tone of the cases we dive into. You can see everything right now at strangerlabel.com. And now, back to the case.
When did you take your cell phone, and put put in the toilet?
Oh, when Mrs. Love took me to the bathroom.
Mrs. Love took you to the bathroom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And she's the one that took you down to the Enterprise?
Mm-hmm.
That's an odd place to go to the bathroom, isn't it?
There was no other place. That's just where she took me. I didn't tell her where to take me. That's just where she took me.
Wow. Enterprise leasing.
Mm-hmm. They were closed, but they let me in to go to the bathroom.
And that's when you flushed the phone down the toilet?
Yeah.
I wish you hadn't done that.
I'm sorry. I wish I hadn't either.
And your reasoning for doing that was just what? Covering up for David?
I guess you could say that. Another stupid one of my mistakes, huh?
Bad choice. Bad decision.
I know.
You know, one thing that's curious though, it looks like David had talking about this stuff, and talking about hurting people and hurting Kim and hurting Randy, and then once he got his hands on the gun, he just kind of went from 0 to 60.
It's like a different person.
Yeah, up until, a few months ago, it just been all talk. And then here, a month ago, even a few days ago, it became more than talk. It became an actual plan in the making. Plan in progress. And he felt like putting it into action. What do you think spurred him on? What do you think made him cross that line? I know you said earlier that he called you and you...
I texted him.
Oh, texting. That's nothing, phone calls.
No, that's sorry.
So, and you texted him.
Because we were leaving.
Yeah. And that's what pushed him over the hump.
Yeah. He didn't want Randy to take me away.
Did you want to go
And
away?
I was ready to go away. I was more than ready. I'd had enough. I'd had it. I had made amends with Kim, and I was just ready to just...
Well, you'd only made amends with her as far as the things she knew about. You didn't tell her about it. You know, we're talking about being open and coming clean with everything.
Sure, yeah.
Like you said, you didn't tell Randy about, about all the things that had gone on.
I understand. I understand.
With the Kansas City officer and everything like that. And that's stuff you were just kind of glossing over and you didn't tell Kim.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
but I think you were expecting it just to get absolution, just to come and be okay with it. Out of sight, out of mind. People don't know about it, can't hurt them.
Yeah. It's kind of how our minds think sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But isn't that odd though? Because we think God knows everything, God's going to judge us, but we're gonna keep this stuff from people even though God knows we're keeping it from people. You see, you can't be fully in line with that when you're not in line
I understand.
with down here.
I understand, I know.
The detective dials his tone down, hoping she'll open up, and she does a little, but not about the key stuff. And in between, she's still joking, like it's all a game.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
They asked me last night if I wanted to have my lawyer here, and I've never been in this situation before, so I don't know what is expected of me as far as that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do I need him here?
It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. You can make that call. I can't advise you either way. But it is your call. Whatever you want to do. If you need to.
I was sitting down there thinking about that, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking God to help me make the right decision.
Sure. And I do appreciate you talking about the things that we talked about.
And I don't know.
And being open and forthcoming about a lot of the things.
I just don't know. I've already made myself look bad.
Well, you know what? That started a long time ago. That process of unwinding started some time ago. Don't think you began to look bad just overnight. It's a slow fade. It's a process.
That's a Christian song.
What?
It's a slow fade. But on my and my husband's favorite movie.
Is there what movie is that?
Fireproof.
No, don't tell me you saw Fireproof.
Oh, we have the movie.
Don't tell me you own Fireproof.
We watch it all the time.
Don't tell me you and Randy sat there and watched Fireproof.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And cried
Okay.
every time we watched it too.
Well, what was going through your head? Teresa? What was going on in your mind?
Mind is a crazy thing.
Crazy place, man.
And you know that. I know.
Well,
You don't think that I am ashamed of what I've done in my past? Are you kidding me? If I could do it all over again, I would change everything, and you know that.
I know you would. We just need to focus on making things better now.
And I'm trying to. I am. I am telling you everything that I know.
Teresa. I'll be right back with you.
Thanks.
that's
Makes
a
me
good
feel
thing.
bad.
That's a good thing. No, that's a good thing. I can't believe you watched Fireproof and then, and then get convicted or broken by the things that you saw about the relationship and the meaning of the relationship and why it was, that's what surprised me.
And I did.
You were broken.
But do you know how hard it is when you are, and how long has our relationship been on? What, 10 years?
That's what you say.
And
What? What?
as many times as I have tried, and he just gets mad at me every time I try to break it off.
Who cares about what he feels, the way he thinks, or why he gets mad?
But he won't
Why
leave
is
me
that
alone.
important to you?
But he won't leave me alone. I don't care if he gets mad, and he got mad, but he just won't leave me alone. He wouldn't stop texting me. He wouldn't stop calling me.
You could have put an end to it. You could have told his wife, hey, man, your husband, he's not who you think he is.
I know, and I should have. You're right. I should have.
You should have done a lot of things, Teresa.
I know that. I know that. You don't think I know that?
No, you do. I just have to say it. You know, idiot. You know what's going on. That's what makes it even more unbelievable. Because you're a smart woman.
Guess I wasn't as smart as I thought I was.
Yeah, you were. You just got outsmarted. Outwitted.
You know what I'm praying for?
What?
I was sitting there praying before you walked in. That he would just tell the truth. Just confess it.
Keep
He
praying
knows
that.
he did it.
Keep praying that. We need your prayers. He needs your prayers. You know how to pray. Teresa, I know you know how to pray. And you prayed for forgiveness, and you prayed for guidance, and you prayed for wisdom in the past.
Please help me, Lord. Please give me realize that he needs to come. Please, Lord. Oh God, please. I'm asking you to forgive me for everything I've done in the past, Lord.
God didn't bail her out here. She was sentenced to 8 years for conspiracy to commit murder. And David Love, the pastor she risked everything for, got life with 25 years before parole. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content and want to support the channel, there is a Patreon link in the description below. You'll be able to watch videos with 0 ads and some that are too controversial for YouTube. And you'll be supporting the channel at the same time. Thanks again for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video.